Hello dear viewer, today I want to show you how to farm a lot of currency the easy way in Path of Exile. We are running Alva incursions and then selling the temples. So for this strategy to work, all you need to do is allocate all Alva nodes. This way you have a 100% chance to encounter Alva in your map. And you get 4 incursions every time. We need to run 12 incursions to generate a temple, which means every 3 maps we can sell 1 temple. We run maps with an open layout to find the incursions quickly. Best is probably Dunes or Jungle Valley. We don't have to run tier 16 maps, we don't have to juice at all. No scarabs, no nothing, just enter the map and find the incursions. They are easy to spot on the minimap. Before entering, take a close look at the temple's layout. Our goal is to connect rooms and make them accessible. And even more important, we try to create a temple that has the room Locus of Corruption or Doriani's Institute. In this particular case, the room I'm about to run can be upgraded to the Gem Cutter's Workshop, which is the first step to get Doriani's Institute. So this is basically a jackpot already. Since there are 12 incursions remaining, the chance to upgrade it to level 3 is very high. Inside the incursion we have 2 goals. Kill one of the architects and open doors to connect the room to the entrance. The architect to upgrade the room is always top right from spawn. The architect to change the current room is always left bottom from spawn. In this case we can get the Gem Cutter's Workshop, so we have to kill the architect in the top right corner. Architects are easily visible on the minimap. This one is very close to spawn. And boom, the architect is gone, which means the room has already been upgraded. The secondary goal is to open doors to connect other rooms as well. We can open doors by finding the Stone of Passage and then simply touch one of the unopened doors. I am now leaving the map, even though there are still 3 incursions left. It's a very important trick. You cannot encounter the same room in the same map again. We just created the Gem Cutter's Workshop and we want to find this very room again. So instead of wasting 3 incursions that cannot select this room again, I'm just opening a new map. If you find a room that cannot be upgraded into Locus of Corruption or Doriani's Institute, just kill the top right architect to upgrade the room's tier. And open doors if possible. Why are we doing all of this? Well, because a temple that spawns one of these 2 rooms sells for 220 Chaos Orb. The 2 options in this room are both bad. Just upgrade and kill the top right architect. And open doors if possible. Unfortunately, I didn't find the Gem Cutter's Workshop again. But 4 incursions remaining, I found this room. It's level 1 already, but can be changed to the Corruption Chamber. So in this case, kill the architect in the bottom left corner. As explained earlier, if you find one of the jackpot rooms, switch maps. In this case it was the last incursion anyway. Next map, 2 incursions left, I find the corruption room again. So there's the upgrade to the Locus of Corruption. Killing the architect in the top right corner will make this temple worth 220 chaos. And there we go, the architect is dead. We were unlucky to not find the Gem Cutter's Workshop again, but Locus of Corruption to the rescue. Don't forget, make sure that the room is accessible, else the temple is worthless. This is the temple before the last incursion. Locus of Corruption, and it's connected to the entrance. If the apex is connected to the entrance, the temple is at least worth 15C. After the last incursion, talk to Alva and take the temple chronicle. It can now be sold for the current market price, which in this case was 220 chaos. And there's the potential buyer spending 220 chaos to try a double corrupt. What makes this strategy so great is you don't need a strong build and you don't have to juice the maps. 3 of the first 5 temples I created had either Locus of Corruption or Doriani, selling for 670 Chaos Orb. And you can get this result really quickly because you don't have to do anything in the maps. Just find Alva and do the incursions. It is possible to combine this strategy with something else, for example farming essences. But honestly the strategy works with 60 Atlas points unallocated. Let's go over the important notables real quick. This one is important to get 4 incursions instead of 3. And then there's time dilation to give you more time, which is especially important if your build isn't strong. Contested development is very important. It makes it so that if you change the room by killing the bottom left architect, you will keep and gain 1 tier. And then there's a resource reallocation. 50% chance to gain more than 1 tier at once. You can also get very lucky. Here I found Corruption Chamber, which is already level 1, and I already have Doriani's Institute level 3. Both rooms at the same time, that's 390 chaos at the time of recording. Finally, we have to talk about a scarab. There is an Alva scarab called Scarab of Timelines. Every time you finish the last incursion in a map, Alva will drop a temple with randomized rooms based on the current layout. I managed to not only get both jackpot rooms in my temple, additionally because of the scarab I got 2 more temples, both with both rooms. That's 1140 chaos in maybe 10 minutes. Of course, this was very, very lucky. At the time of this recording, the scarab is only 4 chaos. So in my opinion, it's totally worth it to use it. And remember, if you don't get a jackpot room, just having the apex connected to the entrance is 15 to 20 chaos. Okay, like and subscribe and see you next time. Bye.